Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. We've got the quick thoughts video and we're just going to quickly run you through our thoughts on the game. We'll also do the draw, which we asked you to share our video, and we'll pull someone's name out and they won a trip to a tour around St James Park. 2 people. We'll do that in a second. I'll get Will to do that. So Will, Mitrovic, dead quickly, thoughts on that?
His time's up, isn't it? I think he'll be shipped out, primarily just because he's a sellable asset, hasn't really been playing. We'll get some money in for that, hopefully spend it on anyone. I mean, if Mitrovic sees it, it'll have to be a striker. I mean, going out on loan, I know they've rejected a load of loan bids because that doesn't really help us at all. No. So I think it's going to have to be sold, which means it could be £7 to £10 million, really. Yeah,
I think that's a shame for the lad, you know. So let us know what you think about Mitrovic. Right, the lineups, the wing-back system was like, I don't mean it, and then he changed it. We've seen Mbemba, we've seen Dummett in there. Henri Xavier wasn't even the match day 18. You know, you've seen Rolando Aarons playing this sort of like a left attacking midfield role. Was that a little bit bizarre, or was it? He's obviously doing it for a tactic to hold Man City back as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it was more. I mean, people calling it 3 at the back. It was definitely a 5. Yeah. Definitely a 5 at the back, and we do have quick fullbacks like Yedlin and Manquillo, and then we had Aarons and Murphy to try and hit them with a bit of pace, but that was very, very, very defensive, and I think although that it worked, you know, obviously we did eventually concede, but I think we could have done a bit more attacking wise. Joselu was so isolated up top, so it was definitely peculiar. But again, in this game, we weren't expecting to get anything out of it.
Every single player was in their own half when they were so deep. Exactly. Even I've seen Otamendi playing as a centre midfielder and roles and all sorts, but. Yeah. How would you describe that? Because that was like spirited, fightful. Yeah. Fightful? Is that the right word? Showing fight. Just the quality oneness. I mean, Mo Diame surprised me. Mo Diame, the amount of actual tackles that he actually won. Yeah. I know the quality going forward wasn't, but he won so many tackles, didn't he? Yeah. So
a lot of players come out of here with a lot of credit. I mean, I said before this game, if we come out less than 4-0, I'll be happy. But it was spirited, tried hard. I mean, this team, I think, could easily go this season undefeated and win all 4 trophies. It's the most unbelievable team I have ever seen. And living in Manchester, I've been to the Etihad a couple of times, so I've had the pleasure to watch them, and it's unbelievable. So we come out of here with our heads held high, which is
how did Manchester City look the night then? Did they look like the champions for you? I know they're going to win it, of course, but yeah, did we restrict them to the half the ability or what?
In my opinion, yeah, they could have scored 6 goals quite easily. I mean, they hit the post, I think we counted 3 times.
It wasn't their greatest performance, was it?
It wasn't, no, but champions grind out results like that, and I mean, if there's probably some stats somewhere that says they dominated every aspect of that game, and they've dominated pretty much every team they've been. I mean, we've played teams like Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, who've looked not quite convincing. We've scored against all those teams. City, it was just unbelievable. Yeah.
We knew that this game was just a bonus game, as I call them. Yeah. We've got bigger fish to fry coming up, you know. Yeah, you know, the likes of Brighton, Stoke, FA Cup, and then the Swansea. Those 3 games are massive. You never know, we possibly might have a takeover, might have a late Christmas present. We never know. Realistically, I know you haven't got you're not Mystic Meg, and you haven't got a crystal ball in front of you, but yeah. Would you want minimum 5 points onwards?
Oh, I'd want minimum 7.
7?
Yeah, we have to win those 2 home games. End of story. I mean, we can't drop anything against Brighton. We can't drop anything against Swansea. They're teams that we need to pick up points against. Stoke away is going to be difficult, but they are a bit in disarray right now. I mean, I think they've only beaten West Brom recently, so I think we could even go there and get all 3. Swansea, by then they'll probably have a new manager, so that might be a very difficult game for us. Yeah. But I see these 3 games as like last season when we had that Reading, Brighton, Huddersfield run, and it's just so vital that we get at least 7, in my opinion, to make sure we beat the teams around us.
Okay, we're going to do the draw in a second. Coming up later on, we've got the review, of course. We've got the fan cams, match experience as well. Head over to Sharky, he's been doing it as well. The link is in his description. He's behind the camera giving us a wink. Oh, you cheeky. Let's do the straw then. So this is where we asked you to share the video, and we'll put you in the prize draw for 2 people to win a stadium tour. Do you want to put your hand in there, Will, and just mix it around and see whose name brings out? And the winner is
Lawrence Taylor.
No way. No way. People are going to think that's a fix. So well done, Lawrence. Lawrence, who comes on fan cams, you've just won yourself two adult tickets around St James Park, so well done. And just to prove that we don't just have Lawrence hiding in there, can you just draw a second one, and commiserations if your name does come out here.
We've got Conor Hurrell.
So Conor Hurrell, unfortunately, but well done, Lawrence. You've just won yourself 2 tickets to St James Park. People are going to call that a fix, aren't they? But let us know what you think of the tonight's game. You know, it's disappointing that we've got that, but bigger fish to fry. Let's move on to the weekend.